So not much has happened since Borgata Poker Open, the spring was over. I'm getting ready to go to Vegas, for my annual trip. Try to take a couple of shots at a couple of smaller bracelet events. But I played a couple of like small bounty tournaments. One in Bethlehem and Pennsylvania, and then another one at the Resorts World Catskills. They're both, an hour and five, an hour and 10 minutes away, but they're small buy-ins. There was a 125 and 25 was a bounty. So I cashed in resorts, got like about three bounties, and Bethlehem, I think I busted out pretty early. And I played a little bit of cash at both, a little bit after. Not much happening in either direction, but I'll go over a couple of semi-interesting hands. So I normally try to wait, watch the game for a couple of orbits, just to figure out, see how everybody's playing, what kind of players I'm facing, how they react, what kind of cards they raise with, if they do C bets, how much it's going to cost me afterwards, if I can get paid, do they check back the river. So, but when I'm, have very good cards, like like first, or second, third hand, I was dealt ace queen off. Under the gun, I have to play it. It's, blinds are 100, 200, so I make it five. And then under the guy right before the button, the cutoff, he calls me, and the button who already had a lot of chips. He bets, he three bets to 2K. So I don't want to play ace queen under the gun, but I also don't want to fold it. See if I could, hit the flop perfectly. We're playing deep. So I decide to put in the call, and the other guy calls, and the flop comes out. Three small cards, like a 3-5-6. So I check, and the cutoff checks, and the original razor, the button. He puts out a half-sized, half-pot bet. He put out 3K. I decide I'm going to go away, see what's happening. But the other guy calls, and the board runs out. Deuce, eight, five small cards. Those, I believe they checked the river, but there might have been another bet on the turn. And the cutoff shows ace jack, and the other guy mucks, and he takes down the pot. So I'm like, what is going on? I haven't played a Catskills, I don't think, since it's been like 5-6 years since COVID. And it was a semi-small tournament. It might have been like 50, 60 players eventually. So I decide I'm going to let it go. We didn't start with a lot of chips. I think you start with 20K. So it's already, and it's a bounty tournament. So it's not looking that great for me. Ace queen, I don't show. I'd already mucked. A little bit later, the next time around, there was like 4 or 5 limpers on my small blind, and it comes to me, and I have pocket threes. I debate whether or not I should raise, but there's 6 players. Only raise I could do is go all in and just pick up the pot, or see what's going on. And plus, I have the big blind to worry about. So I decide, I'll just limp in. So flop again. I like the flop. 285, and it gets checked all the way back to the button. Who puts out a bet? He puts out a bet. So I decide, what? I'll go all in, because I feel like I'm good on this board. They all fold. It comes to him. He debates for a long time. He says, I call. He turns over 5-10 off, and he called with the second pair, after playing crap cards like that. And I don't improve. And relatively early I was out. I had to fire a second bullet, which it turned out pretty good for me because I ended up, building a pretty good stack, getting 3 bounties, and final table. I think I finished 4th or 5th. So the next hand I get involved with, which is the final hand, that the hand where I busted out. Again, I was in one of the blinds. There might have been like 5-6 players left. So I think there were 5 players left. I might have finished 5th. I don't think there were 4. I think there were 5 players left. Blinds were 3,000, 6,000, or 4,000, 8,000, somewhere in that range. And then a player raises it. I'd watched him play. He's a wild player, sort of. He had me slightly covered by a little bit. I had maybe like 150K, but he makes it like 43,000, and I'm like, this guy doesn't want to call or 5-handed. What is he doing that with? Maybe like hand like Ace King, or where he doesn't want to get called. Because if you have a hand, super premium hand that beats jacks, chances are you want to get paid. So you're not gonna bet just to pick up the blinds. But you got to realize some players are they don't want to lose with aces or kings. They don't want to crack, so they bet so much pre-flop that almost go all in. Like open shove a lot of chips. And I've seen that plenty of times. And once I realize, a player does that, I know to stay away. But I hadn't seen this guy do that before. I hadn't seen anybody do that at this tournament. So I decide, I'm going to go all in. I go all in. He calls me. He turns over kings, and he had, bet out. I don't improve. My jacks are no good. Board ran out pretty clean for him, and I was out in 5th place. So, yeah, it was fun. I'll see what I could do. Vegas is still 2 weeks away. I'll see what I could play. Maybe this weekend, the following weekend, Sunday, is my trip. So I'll try to get a tournament in and see how that goes. So for the first time since COVID, I took a trip out to the Catskills, which is an hour and change, playing a bounty poker tournament. The dealers are horrible. Well, maybe just the one dealer. The players are, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I can't put anybody on any hand, so we'll see how it goes. So I made it to the second break, 14 are left, and 7 earned the money. It's a pretty small tournament, but it is a bounty. I have a couple of bounties, so about average stack for me.
That's 30. And Bud, you and him for the side pot, okay?
Green chips on the side.
Told you I can believe that.
Beautiful. Put me up.
Sick.
Very nice.
Triple count. You got me?
I don't got you though. There's 5 more cards to play about.
Oh, you're in good shape. Kings versus Jacks?
93,500. I just want you to see that that's all I'm taking from you.
I haven't accused anybody of being a bad
doesn't-
counter. Why are
doesn't-
y'all so
doesn't
on me
matter.
about it?
Doesn't matter.
It's a big pot. Hey, good luck.
on, Jack.
Never say that. Never say that.
Come on, Jack.
I might have to put one out there.
Nice play.